I'm saddened to report that one of the two Mississippi kite chicks is missing, and I can only presume that it is deceased. I went out the morning of July 5th to see how the family was holding up after all the fireworks in my neighborhood. The neighbors spent quite a bit of money, it seems, as it sounded like a war zone out in the streets. The fireworks were exploding in the air, maybe 90 yards from the nest, which I had hoped would be far enough away so as not to be of harm to the birds. I quit using big fireworks long ago after I learned that they are detrimental to birds, especially those on the nest, but I digress. That morning I could only see one bird, and I got a sinking feeling that the other was gone. I spent the day observing them to see if the other nestling was just out of sight, but it was clear that it was no longer there. I wondered about siblicide, which is common among raptors. After all, it appears that the surviving chick is Lefty, the larger of the two, and Little John, despite getting more and more active, always seemed to be a few days behind his sister. However, as the Cornell Lab of Ornithology reports, Mississippi kite chicks usually show very little aggression towards their siblings, and nestlings even preen each other and arrange nesting material together. So, I'm not sure about siblicide, as these two always seem to get along just fine. A study was once conducted in eastern Arkansas where biologists at a wildlife refuge monitored many Mississippi kite nests. Sadly, there were more nest failures than successes. Of the failures during the nestling stage, 4 were attributed to barred owl depredation, 1 was due to rat snake depredation, 1 was due to the nestling falling from the nest, 1 was due to a chick collapsing, 1 was due to abandonment, and 11 were due to unknown causes. I think it's safe to rule out the chick collapsing in this case, as I was watching both of them the morning of Independence Day, and they were quite active and healthy. I suppose it could have fallen from the nest, but I looked in the area around the tree and didn't see anything. However, it's possible a predator could have picked it up if it had fallen to the ground, or even that it was removed by one of the parents. It would not be wise to leave evidence that a nest may be in the tree above. It's possible that it was something else besides owls and snakes that might have preyed upon the chick. Crows and raccoons have reportedly preyed on kite nestlings, and blue jays are suspected predators as well. And in fact, this family has suffered daily attacks from blue jays. Here's just some of what I witnessed. Whatever happened to the chick could have happened in the afternoon or evening of the 4th. I was busy that day and I only observed them in the morning. On the morning of July 5th, I noticed that the parents were behaving differently. They were calling more, and at one point the male kind of flew close to me. I wouldn't say it was dive bombing me, but it pulled up only 20 feet away, which is something he hadn't done previously. They seemed out of sorts, which is completely understandable. They continued to be good parents to the remaining nestling, however, and kept her fed throughout the day. I worried that if a nocturnal predator had indeed grabbed the chick, would it return the next night and take the remaining nestling? On the morning of July 6th, I made my way outside as soon as there was enough light to see, but the mother was sitting in the nest in such a way that I couldn't see the white down of the remaining nestling, if it was indeed still there. An hour or more had passed and I was getting quite anxious. Then, signs of life. The mother left the nest for a bit and there was Lefty, and she appeared to be doing just fine. I will continue to monitor this kite family and keep you updated as much as possible. Thank you for watching.